There's nothing quite like going on a toy hunt that just finds a way to get me all jazzed up. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo and welcome back to my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything, and this is my Sunday night podcast where we talk about life and toys. I don't know, I'm moving around so much. I'm all antsy today. I had a good day. Got to go to a toy show. I love any time that I get to go to toy shows. They're the best. Quick question. I want to make sure I sound good. This has been like the bane. Huh? The bane of my existence lately. So I worked really hard today on setting up my second cam. Check this. I tried to make myself look a little bit more natural. Hold on a second. Boop. All right, I'm still facing the wrong way, but this way I can really get in here and da-da-da. So I'm just always worried about the sound. I sound good in my headphones. So can't have another time like a couple of weeks ago where I just had no idea the audio wasn't working. So since it seems good, thank you, Finn Cobb. All right. Since it seems like the mic is working, everything is in check, let's say hello. Happy Sunday, everybody. So here we go. Bat Force Grump's birthday boy. Happy 50th, buddy. This is Bat Force's birthday week. So, hey, thanks for being here. First in there. I love it. Nerd88. What's going on, Turtle Nerd? How you doing, man? There's my boy Mayor Tim is in the chat. I got to see him today. Tim, if you want to hop on, tonight, let me know. But man, it's so good getting to see Toy Chase. Here's Tricks Blast 95. What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday. There's M. McKinney, my boy. What's going on, dude? Messy Photography. There's Finn Cobb. Josh Brown. Thanks again for shouting out the stream tonight. Appreciate you, man. And I wonder if Yimbo got a Mafex Bane. Well, I am friends with Machu Toy. That is going to be the big main event tonight that we will get to, everybody. And I love hearing that. Toy Chase had a blast today at the show. Dude, it was so great seeing all of you guys. Josh Brown, how's the housing market up there? I need to move up there. Toy Show's left and right. It's true. Monthly, if not bi-monthly. It's New Jersey. We get all the toy shows. KJ Smith's in the house. And good. Josh Brown says I sound crisp. Excellent. That's good to know. But of course, birthday boy. There's Diggs Figs. What's going on? And there's the Machu Toy. Jamie Lynn Parks. Happy Sunday, buddy. Solo Sinner. Happy Sunday. Good to see you, man. And there's fellow Toy Daddy, Toy Father. What's up, dude? And there's Man Beast Boy. I got to see you today, too, man. It was so good getting to hang out. Oh, I love it. So we have our first special guest of the evening. So he was selling at the show today, and I got to hang out with him. He's the best. You might know him from, number one, his toy photos, which are excellent. And he's also one of the co-hosts of Thursday night's Toy Pick Community, figuratively speaking, as well as being a Toy Pick Community Discord moderator. So let's go. Toy Math! What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing all right.
I didn't want to put any pressure on you tonight because I know working those shows can be tiresome. So feel free to hang out as long as you have the energy for it, my friends. So how did you do today? Did you walk away feeling worth the effort, broke even, or meh?
I mean, the shows are always worth it because you get to hang out with everybody. You know?
Right.
That's the biggest thing. But there have been better shows.
Yeah, it was a little.
I made money. I sold some stuff.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. There you go. So you can.
I didn't even buy anything. That's even bigger.
That is actually quite an accomplishment because you're also known to turn around some sales real quick into new discoveries.
So I don't even bother walking around anymore.
Yeah. I hear you. All right. So was there anything that you were sad to see go, or if it hits your table, you're just done with it?
Basically, at that point, if it's on my table, I'm done with it. Really.
Okay. Yeah. Did you have anything that still do you ever have that moment of regret or a moment of you ever stop yourself?
Not so much anymore. No. Sorry, I have my mic all the way over here. That's why.
Oh yeah, Josh Brown. This is good. Josh is our audio expert, our audiophile.
Not so much anymore. I used to, it's like it's kind of wish I didn't get rid of that, but not anymore. I think I'm all right with getting rid of the things I get rid of.
Well, I mean, we've all, in terms of our crew of friends, adopted that mentality. And except Toy Chase cracks me up. What is it? The third, that story with the third Hutch Superman. Like, Tim, maybe don't sell this one. Just hang on to it.
I mean, there really hasn't been many things that I sold and bought back, but there have been things,
Yeah.
But not so much anymore.
All right. So you had 0 pickups today. That's really impressive.
I mean, I did a couple of trades at the end there.
Okay. All right.
With Tim, I traded that what's his name, Al's Toy Barn for 2 Star Wars Figuarts that I kind of wanted. So and then I did a trade for I traded my Mafex Deadpool for another Figuarts that I kind of wanted.
Oh, good. Okay.
That person made out in a trade, but again, I didn't want the Deadpool anymore, so I guess something I wanted.
Right. That's fair. Because I'd rather. Man, this has been my issue lately when I look at my, like my little pile of unopened toys, and it's like, why I should be excited. Like I shouldn't feel the need to go buy something new. I have toys I can open right here. Yep. And if I don't feel that, then they'll be better suited for someone else to enjoy,
Basically, yeah.
But Anthony, you actually inspired me with our conversation earlier. So I wanted to I'm going to do 2 giveaways tonight. Ooh. So the first one up, I just want to let everybody know, again, just in the name of thanking you guys for hanging out every Sunday. But yeah, we're going to do 2 tonight. So, and again, Anthony, this our little talk was like, I should look around for something, But these are the mini mates for AEW. This is the first one. I need to ship out Toy Father's agent Venom back. So I'm going to the post office tomorrow. But yeah, real quick, everybody, let's do a little giveaway. And then I got another one for the second half of the show. What do you think, Toy Mirth? What should our StreamYard giveaway hashtag be for some mini mates?
Mini mates.
All right. Yeah, fair. All right. Keep it simple. Okay. All right. Let's get this going. Yeah, I just didn't want to forget. And then this happens to me sometimes where I get all excited and I get caught up in the moment and then I totally forget to do it.
Did you buy that Agent Venom?
I have one, yeah. So Machu got me covered, but Toy Father thought he was setting me a Moon Knight, and it turned out that there was no Moon Knight ever. He had gotten 2 Agent Venom. So it all works out. Machu had my back. Now Toy Father's going to have No Chewing's back. So everybody that wants an Agent Venom could get an Agent Venom. But
cool. Yeah, it's a nice figure.
But yeah, I will not be getting a Moon Knight Riffle Tech, unfortunately.
Moon Knight is a nice one too. I mean, is he sold out everywhere?
It's the last I've looked. I've been okay. This was it was gonna fall in my lap. So I was excited about it in that way. I don't know. Right. I still kind of want it, but all right, everybody, we're gonna let this run for a few minutes. And again, you're not a wrestling person. It's all good. There's going to be another one in a non-wrestling theme for the second half of the show. But yeah, I'm going to let that up while Anthony and I keep chit-chatting away. But yeah, hashtag Minimates. Keep it simple.
I saw your, I just opened mine too.
Yes! Oh my
nice.
Goodness.
Do you have the Figuarts one?
I do not. Now, here's what's crazy. I have the Venom, and I love that figure. I didn't think I was gonna need it because the legends of that Venom was so good, and same with this Carnage. It's so good, but then Figuarts is still Figuarts. So that Venom's awesome, dude. The Carnage is I saw it for $250 today at the show. Even aftermarket online, he's just through the roof at this point. So
they're basically the same size.
That's nuts. Oh, here, let me take this out too. Here, let me give you
you really can't go wrong with the Hasbro one.
Yeah, let me get the woof. Do the Hasbro one, and again, this has just been the year of Marvel Legends. I feel even at a moment when a few of us in the toy photography space started being like, we're going to focus on imports and blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden they were like, okay, well, yeah, like hold our beer. Yeah, that Carnage is crazy good. And dude, like the tendrils are actually fun.
Yes.
And they stay in the back. Yep. Like, which was a huge thing with I always go back to the Venom wings, but
bendable tendrils finally is awesome.
Yeah, and they're legit. Like, you know how as a little kid they do you ever notice like the little like breathing holes, or I don't know. I just like where on the bottom side of any bendy tail, bendy wire. There's so many of them. Like there's so many points of bends is what I'm trying to get at.
All of them.
Yeah, like twisted around, man. Like
I guess they could use a black wash though.
That's true for the tendrils, yeah, because they are just very red, very. But they're so textured that would pick it all up really, really well.
I mean, it kind of looks like you get the same. So here's the tendrils that you get with the figure art. You get 2 of these.
Okay.
So we got 1.
Oh well, technically we still got 2 but just separate, yeah.
And then we got this one, and we got that basically more or less, right?
Oh yeah.
And then we have this one, and that's probably similar to that. I think you get more tendrils with the Hasbro actually than you do with the figure arts.
Wow, that's actually very surprising. How do they fit on the back? Because on Venom, what did they do? Oh, he had the removable, like a little plate that came off the back.
Yes, yeah, that's how Venom was. With Carnage, they kind of just stick into these.
Oh, all right.
They, they have this little bump here.
Is that bump always there?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's always there. So you kind of need the tendrils, whereas you have this nice flat surface on the Hasbro.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to spend $100 and something, the Hasbro is actually really nice.
Yeah, I was blown away. I saw literally action figures swap. This is like a week or so ago when it came in for him. Ended up swapping the feet because it was bothering him that he felt like they should look the other way. Like technically they are right this way, but did you notice the feet? Yeah, how they kind of angle out, but then like the pinkies are on the outside. But anyway, he ended up flipping them just for his own.
Yeah, that is true.
Mental, just happiness. So just sharing his tip to anybody else that might be mentally bothered by that. But yeah, that Carnage is great, dude. Even the hands, like attachment is so good on it, like the swappable hands, and that they put some paint on there. Yeah, I'm telling you, these have been really good.
Did you order the Venom one that they just put up?
So
Target had it Friday.
I saw it. I actually legit thought about doing it, but because I have the original Origins, it doesn't have that new accessory with all the heads, but like I have, if I needed that, I have a Diamond Select version. I have stuff I can,
So when it comes to spider type, in Symbios, I get them.
Yeah. So you scooped them up?
I ordered it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the original one. No, I have 5 Venoms basically because I have the one of the other original ones, and then I have the one that came out with the 2-pack with Null, and then I have the figure arts one, and I have that one, and then I have the Mafex Venom, which is completely different basically. But
the comic one.
Yeah,
that's one that I was always considering. That and the Carnage, and they did the reissue. What is a year ago or so? But thought about it.
Yeah, I picked them up when they just reissued them a few months ago or whatever. Was it last year? I don't remember.
I know. Toy time flies. It's weird. Toy time is very weird. I never know what comes out. What year was that? Oh, man. But yeah, the Carnage is sick. Did you get that Captain America or how? Because I know that you're still like, handpicking legends here and there. So did you get the Cap?
No, I didn't get the Captain America now. The only other Hasbro's I bought Spider-Man. I'm a sucker for the Spider-Man. They released one. I pre-ordered the one with the Wolverine, the blue suit one.
Nice. All right.
Supreme Spider-Man, right? That one, and then I think that was it. I want to say there's another one in there.
Yeah, we should be getting some of those soon. That Superior Spider. Did you get the Superior Spider? Is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah,
Superior. Yeah. Yeah. That one looks good too. I actually haven't minded some of the choices that they made, like on that Falcon figure, the Falcon Captain America. Like it's on an older buck, but because of the improvements to the wings and everything, like, and he just looks so good. Like I'm fine with some of the decisions of reuse that they're making because some of these other accessories have been so excellent. Like that Venom is going to be so great with that additional accessory, even if the figure is something that we've seen before.
Right.
If I see it in the store, I'll probably buy it. Like let's be honest. It's one of those for me.
I had bought the Falcon, that one, but I didn't really care for the wings, and I returned it. I didn't really that the wings were, I don't know, maybe kind of always tilted forward. I don't know.
I see what you're saying. Let me grab them real quick. Because I have him. Yes, he was in arm's reach. So yeah, the curvature. That's what you're talking about.
Yes.
And just to remind everybody, if you were just hopping onto tonight's stream, hanging out with Toymirth here, and I am doing 2 giveaways tonight. The first one up is of 2 AEW Mini-Mate sets. So just wanted to remind you. So if you just hopped on, don't forget, put that hashtag Mini-Mates in there. But yeah, so I like this guy quite a bit. There we go, KJ. See you getting in there. That's good. Man, Beast Boy says, that's me for the new Wolverine. If I see, I'll get it, but not too happy with it. Which one? The Astonishing one? Is that which one he's talking about?
No, I think he's just saying in general, where I said they release a Spider-Man, I'm getting it.
Oh.
Same thing with Wolverine.
Got it. Yeah.
Basically, they can release every single version over and over, and I'm the sucker that'll just keep buying them. It's people like me that make them keep releasing it.
Dude, I can't tell you that last retro wave. I still have to open up so many of them. It's like at least 2 of those Spider-Man characters versions. I don't have enough. I couldn't help myself. It was the long shot or spider shot, and the like the old man Parker. I forget the name of the suit, but he doesn't even look like he's gonna crunch well. So the one with like a high collar and he's got the red like shirt look. I don't know. It's not the Miles. It's
the one that's kind of he's like snazzy dressed.
Yeah, a little bit with the black pants.
Yeah.
Like I haven't even opened those yet.
Yeah. He's not too bad.
Well, that's good to know. So Man Beast Boy says Wolverine all day. Bats. There we go. Let's see. Hold on. KJ wins by default.
Because he's
the only one so far that's put it for it. Oh, is this not a good one? We don't like this one, guys. Oh, well, I thought that it would be cute. All right. Jeez Louise. Well, if it's a stinky giveaway, we can scrap it. Or KJ will get them because KJ's in right now. I just knocked over my Captain America. Let's see. All right.
We were talking about this cat earlier.
Oh. Man,
I really like the articulation on it. It really is.
Dude, there's so many great posts and like poses of that.
Did you see the one with they had them kind of forward drinking water? I forget who posted that, but it was a good pose. I like that.
Oh my god. If you guys could think of anybody that's done some fun stuff with the Sabretooth, I'm just trying to think because I'll go back. I'm just trying to. There were so many good ones. You know what? Let's see. Is this the one I'm thinking of?
I hate that I bought the whole wave just to build a figure, but it's like I feel tainted doing it. But no regrets though.
No. You definitely can't regret it. It's amazing. Like, look here. We're gonna go over and check out Literally Action Figures because he's got a ton of stuff on here. Some awesome just poses in general. Nice. So here we go. Like, yeah,
it really poses well.
And I knew it would. Look at that is crazy. Yeah. Like that is nuts.
Most figures don't even cross over to the chest.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one, but man, like that is crazy. Because that's the thing. Like, I mean, we already know that the Hasbro makes incredible animals, But the thing that I've noticed about myself is like, I don't know how animals run. Whenever I've tried to post timber or whatever, I'm like, I got to Google reference this.
Especially when it comes to the forelegs and the bend in this. Like, it's like, how does this really bend when they are moving? Is it, because I don't know. I don't think any dogs or cats. I don't know.
Yeah.
It bends both ways, so it's like I don't really know if they really bend like that.
Oh man.
Just gotta look up a National Geographic saber tooth or something like that.
Yeah. By the way, Andrew's chat is in the house. What's going on, Andrews? How you doing, man? And Bat Force Grump said I put Zabu together the other day. I love it. Oh, I know. Well, I told Anthony. I saw a cable in a few spots around and also saw the full wave, and I couldn't. Because if I got that cable, that was it. I was going to buy the whole wave. I saw one of the vendors across the room. I was like, oh, they're all right there. I need to leave.
Yeah, there's really not many that I get anymore, Hasbro, but I think the last wave I bought was for Cosmo.
Oh. And that, even though I did enjoy that, I love Guardian. I definitely bought all of those figures for Cosmo.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Basically, yeah. I don't even have any of the figures anymore. I sold them all. I just bought it for Cosmo.
Yeah. I see. What a good dog over there. We should do more like animal. I mean, I know people do it out there, but yeah, more like animal posts.
The only reason why I buy the Joes is for the animals when they have an animal in it.
Yeah, dude. That like. I've
Junkyard and Timber.
Yeah, and there's that new guy that's coming out with the warthog and like a monkey, and I haven't gotten him yet, but I know I'm gonna break down and eventually pick him up.
What was the crocodile? Fiona or whatever? What is the
crocodile? Oh, Fiona Crocmaster. Yeah.
Got him just for the crocodile.
That's right. And Fiona. And with the little albino baby alligators. Yep. Oh my god.
That's a nicely articulated croc.
That's a good one too. I know.
Alligator. Is it a crocodile or alligator? I don't remember.
By the way, I just wanted to answer No Chug's question that yes, there is in fact Minimates Yimbo in there. CM Yimbo. Just wanted to point out, everybody. Don't forget, the giveaway is still happening. So unless it's still one entry. All right, guys. Jeez Louise. Should I just package it all together with the other thing I was going to do? What do you think, Anthony? Is this just...
Sounds like only one person wants Minimates. I don't know.
All right. Well, fine. It'll be one package. I was going to do 2 giveaways. I'll do one all together. So here. Sorry, Anthony.
Yep. No
I mean. All right. I'll just do take 2. There we go. I won't even be snarky about it. I was thinking of the snark. I was thinking of snarky stuff, but I didn't. All right, so here's take 2. There we go. Giveaway tool. All right, the Minimates are still involved, unless you don't want them. If you're like, no, I'm not a recipient, don't worry about it. Okay, but there's Minimates and Lady Averona. So
nice.
This is an awesome mythic. I am just rotating my mythics around. So here in case, so this is 222. Let me just drop that out. There we go. She's awesome. So if you are into mythics, she'll fit right in. And if you don't know mythics, she'll be a perfect introductory drug into those.
There you go.
So there you go.
Give one to somebody to get them going.
Yep. So there we go, everybody. How's that? So 1 giveaway for tonight. And we're still doing more stuff all summer, everybody. Okay. So we'll leave that going.
Now that I'm playing with my figure arts Carnage, I think I like the Hasbro one more because even like the tendrils, you kind of get that funky bend in it,
Are they
jointed?
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Okay. Yeah, because that's the Venom, obviously, too. Yeah.
And with the Hasbro ones, you can kind of just do whatever you want.
It's neat, dude. I can't get over it. Like, that was a few days ago, so Oh man, earlier this week, so Monday or two, whenever I got to finally like set up a dio, get the pictures going, that was the figure. I was like, I need to use this immediately, and I decided I threw mine. The picture I showed you today was with Andrew Garfield, because again, I'm going to stick with all the MC, so they all go perfectly. Oh, we have another friend. We have another friend in the chat. Josh Brown. I encourage everybody get in there. Everybody get in there. But we also have another friend backstage. So I'm going to drop this out. Don't forget, hashtag take two. Boom. We have a cat in the house.
Sabu.
What's up, Machu?
What up? What's up, guys?
How was sushi? How was sushi?
I really want to take a nap. I was like fighting because like I knew if I took a nap, I would sleep right through your stream.
Oh, that's I understand.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I laid down. I laid down next to the dog. I was like, if I stay here, I'm going to sleep, and I'm not waking up till like 12.
Well, I could either try to keep you guys up as long as possible, or we'll just laugh our way into whenever.
Oh yeah.
Would you still?
I'm up until whenever. I've been up since 2 a.m. I woke up with a headache, and I just could not fall back asleep. And usually the night before or going into the show, it's like I don't know if it's I'm anxious for the show and I know I need to get up at a certain time so I could leave and get there and set up, and I just can't sleep, can't fall back asleep. So
it's the jitters, the pre-show jitters.
I woke up late.
And that,
that's right. Yeah, your sister said you slept late because you were up all night painting.
Yeah.
You got the painting bug, man. Dude, and that came out fantastic. Yeah. Oh, old grumpy nerd, can I participate in Canada? That's right, I forgot to make that little thing. I haven't. Damn, sorry. All right, Grumps, I'm the worst because I still haven't figured out. Is it bad shipping a can?
Sometimes it is. I mean, you I don't know. It's tough because
Grumps. We're gonna Grumps. Let me figure this out for tonight because I'm the worst, and I didn't think about this beforehand. We'll keep this to U.S. based domestic friends in the chat. I'm sorry, Grumps. Damn it! I gotta look into that. I've been saying it. I know Toy Father's done it. The whole international shipping. I know it sounds so weird because neighbor to the north, but all right, I'm the worst. Sorry, Grumps. I will consider. I will look into this. Man Beast Boy wants to know what painting. There you go.
And there you go. There it is.
There we go. Bam. So yeah, Macho got to work last night.
Did you print that head, Macho, or is this just a repaint on a?
No, I bought it on eBay.
Okay.
Yeah. Work more or less was like he was showing me a custom he was working on, and I was like, "Where'd you get that custom head sculpt?" And then he sent me the link, and then I just bought a whole bunch of head sculpts. So yeah, I have a bunch to paint. So I bought there's different variations of Rogue head sculpts, but like the only problem was fitting it over the jacket was a pain in the ass.
Oh, so how many did you end up getting?
I think I got like 3 or 4, but like this is the only one that really like fits on the figure without having to modify the hair.
That's bizarre. You think that the person selling it would have figured that part out, right?
There's also different Rogue figures out there, so
that's true. Yeah. That's true. Because that's the anim? No, that's the retro card body.
This is the 97.
Is it really? I thought she had a green.
She did.
Oh, my TV's all messed up. Oh,
no. I put the retro carded brown jacket on it because I felt like it was like too much green, and the brown breaks it up really nicely.
Yeah, that's dude. The highly talented, multi-talented Machu, everybody. Jeez Louise.
I was also painting J-Shot's head sculpts. Well, it's not really a head sculpt per se, but it is. I didn't finish it though, but.
Oh, nice. That's the Josh Brown popcorn bucket?
The Josh Brown popcorn bucket.
Hold on, let me get to Well, that is just absurd. That is absurd. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Matt, it's so
the patience to do the painting. I don't know.
For me it's therapeutic. Like, but the only problem is I lose track of time.
Right. Okay.
So
that's always a good. That's like you're doing something you enjoy. Those are the best times to lose track of time.
Yeah.
That's the best.
And toy photography.
Work day.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Ooh, Josh loves that the Wolverine, how that's coming out. And well, damn, yeah, I'm not fully happy with any of the Legends heads. And then maybe he's supposed to say, yeah, I kept the brown too. Oh, that looks awesome. I was gonna say, Matt, it's been interesting. Like over the course of like our friendship, like I can see your ebbs and flows and where you are. So like, this is interesting that this is my second or third time where I've seen you like fire up for painting right now. But that's like so good because it just shows, like I said, how multifaceted.
I think this is like the fourth time because like remember I did paint the turtle heads too.
That's right. Yeah. So you get a bug and then you crush. Yeah. So it's commendable because you're good at a lot of stuff, but then like when you do decide on a project, you do see that to its completion, which I respect a lot.
I hate leaving projects like open-ended, like, oh, I'll just put this to the side and I'll work on something else. Then I'll have like too many projects sitting around.
That's where I was a while. I just had way too many projects going on, and I'm like, I just need to get rid of stuff because sometimes when you have too many projects, you just get overwhelmed, and you're not going to finish any of them. It's like I got to do a reset. So I recently did a reset. I got rid of a lot of stuff. I just gave prints and stuff like that to people. I'm like, I don't want these. If you want them, I need a reset.
Yeah. Matt, by the way, I know you want to be told. You're blurring out a little bit.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. He likes to be notified, everybody. Also, don't forget, take two. Just for the giveaway. Don't forget, lady, you're getting mini mates and a Mythic Legion. Let's see, man, Beast Boy. I remember last year even. Think you did that Beast. Oh, the Spidey. Yeah, dude. I know. When Macho gets the painting bug, it's something else. Yeah, Anthony, we don't have. It's not that we could. We're not going to acquire those skills in our lifetime. At least I'll speak for myself. I'll speak for myself.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if I want to try it. I don't know. I mean, how many? Because Legion's Con, you could buy sculpts for like $5 each, and I've ended up buying like probably a dozen of head sculpts from Legion's Con, and never did anything with them.
Oh, you're much better. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Actually, you guys and Josh obviously is reminding me. This is the week I can start working on my Josh Brown head sculpts. So I'm gonna try, Anthony, but I've joked before. I'm much better with like diorama floors, painting those where there's more room for error.
So when it comes to painting head sculpts, all I gotta say is make sure you prime it.
All right. So what does that mean? You can get talk to me like I'm a toddler.
All right, so get
what paints? Because I know you posted them in the chat once before. What paints are best that you found for painting? And then you say you watered them down or something. So what's your?
Yeah, so I'll water down my paints to thin them out because if you put a lot of paint, you'll lose a lot of the detail in the sculpts. Okay. Like I know people will get impatient and they'll just like, layers are too long. They just slap it on there and just try to spread it around. But then you realize it'll dry up in like the little recesses in the sculpt, and it'll you'll lose detail that way, or it'll dry up with like the brush strokes. So you want to thin out your paint as much as possible.
Interesting.
And then build up on layers. So that's why you need primer, so that way the paint sticks to whatever you're painting on.
But what is primer just a thing? Like if I went to Michael's and said I need primer, is it just called primer?
You can get a spray primer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I usually use a spray primer.
Now, when you say primer, I'm just thinking priming your walls before you paint. So is it like a white primer or something like that? Or
they come in different colors. So like you can get white. I usually use gray on head sculpts. Because I have the Tamiya, and that one comes in white and gray, but I only have gray right now, and it comes in black. For the turtle stuff, I used a green primer, which I bought from like one of those games workshop stores.
Okay, yeah.
So you can buy primer in different colors, and that'll help with whatever you're painting.
And then Josh Brown said Citadel. That's the brand that you say you use, right? Citadel paints.
Yes, I use Citadel and I use Vallejo. Vallejo mostly because I can pick them up in like Hobby Lobby during the week if I needed to.
What is it called?
Vallejo.
Vallejo. Okay.
Yeah. They come in like these bottles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what type of paint is that? Technically,
acrylic.
It is okay, but it's just good applications.
So with the Vallejo, I noticed that the colors look a little duller. Okay. And the Citadel seems to stand out more. Now, when it comes to Citadel, it can be confusing because there's different kinds of paint. There's like layer paint, then there's like what is it? High contrast paint.
Oh my god. It just becomes another rabbit hole.
So with high contrast paint, it's almost like using an ink. It's more meant for what they call zenithal highlight, which is like when you prime it and then you'll spray like white from the top, so that way you get all the highlights, right? So you'll prime it black or gray, and then mostly black, and then you spray like white on top, so you get all the highlight spots, and then you can put contrast paints to paint on top. That's usually for miniatures, but I found that the contrast paints, they tend to spread better because they're more like inks, I guess. Yeah.
So are they better for like the detail type stuff? Like where would you?
They're good for detail. I would say they're good for detail. Yeah.
Right. So like where would you use those? Like in Rogue's hair, like in that type of thing, or her eyes? Like what would be better?
So I wouldn't want something very runny to use with eyes because then like you'll lose.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want something a little thicker, but you wouldn't be using a lot of paint on that, right? On the eyes,
right?
I don't know. I've been working on eyes more lately, so I think it was mostly because of the turtle set.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. And then I'm like, oh, I could finally paint eyes now, but these are really big. So I'm like, let me try something like Rogue. Because I always try to avoid painting head sculpts that had like eyes in it. Like I would do a Spider-Man head sculpt that would just have like the lenses.
Right.
Or Wolverine where it would just be white.
Right.
But eyes are tricky. They're scary. They can be scary, but you can always like if you thin out your paint enough, you can go over your mistakes. So like when I was doing the eyes, they're not like they look from a distance, they look good, but like if you really look at it, they're not like perfect circles. But like you could also go over where you messed up. So if it like turns into like a straight line, you can go over with the white. That's what I usually do.
And how are you matching colors? Have you done it so many times that you kind of all right?
I do it by eye. Yeah. And
that's the thing I always think of. It's like the turtles, for instance. I don't know if I'd be able to match the colors, and if I did match it, I don't know if I'd make enough to paint 4 heads. I'd probably make enough to paint 1, and then it's like, what did I do to get that color? And I'd never be able to match it again.
I've had that worry too, Anthony.
I don't, trust me. I worried about that too because it was like, oh man, I have to remember how to make this paint because it's like I had to. Damn, I don't even remember how to make this paint.
Which one, the turtle one or
the turtle one? I'm like, wait, how did I make this one? Because the greens, it's like. For the Toon ones, the greens are a little different because it's there is a texture to it, right? Let me see if I can show you this, the Donatello one. Right here's the Donnie. So like to match the Mezco one, it took like 2 or 3 greens that I used. But this is one of those printed head sculpts that I got,
which looks amazing. But at least it's like we were talking about the last time. Like with those Mezco sets, at least they were all the same skin tone with the animated Toon Turtles.
The Toon ones.
That's actually why I'm starting to like the Toon ones more because I can customize these, and then it's like I can do it for all of them.
Right. That makes it nice.
Yeah.
By the way, Josh, was saying before using the Citadel Gray Seer, but then he just said that's a perfect match. There you go.
Thank you.
Ooh, and here we go. So Josh has given us some good ones. As we know, Josh Brown Customs, everybody. Also use Vallejo. I only use Citadel for primer. You can use the end of a toothpick for the pupil.
Yes, you can. Yeah. I'm using the brush now.
Oh. You
also it also pays to have if you buy good brushes and you take care of them.
Right.
Like actually like that's why like when I'm done painting, I'm like, oh, I have to clean these brushes. There's like a soap a special kind of soap that I have that you just you wash off the paint on it and then you put a little bit on it after you're done drying it and you reform the tip.
Okay.
So that way it's not all bushy.
That's like the main reason why I don't do airbrushing is because I gotta clean it.
I hate. So I have an airbrush. I rarely use it. I think I've only used it like twice. Yep. And it's just like I hate having to clean it between every paint.
This is the conversation from like a month ago with Unparalleled and Casting Cave. They were talking about using their spray painters and what. But Matt, even just with paint brushes, I'm sitting here cracking up because you're describing this like wonderful setup and breakdown, and I'm like, oh my god, I use Walmart paints. These cheap dollar like I just run it with dishwashing soap to rinse.
You know what? You can use dishwashing soap to help it what we call it to thin it out.
Yeah, true. Right.
Yeah. Really? Okay.
But I hear people do it for dios. Like I would use like Walmart or Apple Barrel paint for dios. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use that on like head sculpts because they require finer detail.
Mm-hmm.
But, like you also don't want to use a little bottle like this for a whole dio because that's a waste of money. You're better off buying a bigger like container.
So that's why I need to update my paints because all I have is.
So you can buy Vallejo at Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
And then I know there's a place in like South Jersey. I think is it Morristown?
That's not south, but where?
Is it south?
It's more west, Morristown.
More west? Okay, I guess it's more west. Red Seal Gaming. So they have like a whole thing of Citadel paints.
Ooh.
Red Seal Gaming?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a miniature gaming store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a day so.
You're not gonna find those paints.
It's like a Warhammer Dungeons and Dragons D&D, right? Style store. Yeah,
like one of those. You can. I'm sure you can find other places, but that's the one that I've gone to. Like, I have to look up some other places that will have Citadel paints.
I used to love painting Warhammer, and I would buy like the that game that they recently did the HasLab on. What was I forget the name of that game that Hasbro did recently.
Was it for Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, kind of. But it came with like little miniatures, and I used to buy games just for the miniatures and paint them all the time. I don't remember what I used, but I still look at like this Red Seal. I'm looking at their online pictures. And I'm like, man, all those miniatures. That's a dangerous store to go to.
I'm looking for like maybe like a stray bottle, but I have it over there. Let me see if I can go get it. But it's like a little pot of. Here, I'll go get it.
And just to back up Machu's point, Enders is saying that, yep, gaming stores will sell those paints. Yep, most of the tabletop game shops have them. So there you go. KJ Smith says speed paints are great also. Heroes Quest. Wait, Heroes Quest? Is that it? Why do I know that name?
Quest, yes.
Yeah.
That was the one I was talking about. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But that was a remake because they had that game was out a long time ago, and I bought it to paint the miniatures.
That's right.
And then there was another one. I think I have it upstairs. I should grab it. I recently bought it off of eBay, like 2 years ago, because all those miniatures I bought, and I was like, man, I kind of missed that, and I bought the game again off of eBay.
Oh, nice. See, maybe that's like where we've all progressed, at least in terms of our toy journeys, where again, like we're all dabbler. We'd like to, is that which one is that? The Citadel?
Yeah. So the bigger jar is actually a contrast paint. It's more of like more liquidy. If you could hear it. It's not like this is a thicker paint. So it's like, if I shake it, like you really have to shake it a lot to mix the paint. But I really do like Citadel more than Vallejo. It's just easier for me to get to.
Interesting.
To buy Vallejo.
Yeah, KJ is a Citadel. Is his go-to as well. By the way, guys, I'm super excited because at some point a Hobby Lobby is opening up, like super. I guess within 20 minutes, right? But like, because right now the closest one I think is like well over an hour.
Well, for me, I have to go to Jersey. Like I have to go over the bridge.
Yeah, you're right.
But now they opened one that's literally like 15, 20 minutes away from me, so I can just go there. Like
I got
not
one
on a Sunday,
a mile and a half away from me.
Yeah.
See, that's awesome. So I'm gonna have one pretty close now, and I'm super stoked because I think as soon as it opens, Matt, I'm gonna buy that cabin. So Anthony, I remember at CritCon last, we were there, but they sell a cabin that you build, and it scales with our toys.
It's a dollhouse.
So perfectly. It's a dollhouse. Yeah.
It's a dollhouse.
Don't buy that. I have one you could take.
Oh my God.
I don't use it. I mean, it's basically together. It needs to be stained and stuff like that. But seriously, you could have it.
Oh my God, that's so you're like, I already know this. Like,
I wanted to make a saloon, a saloon, a saloon out of it, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna.
Okay.
So Josh Brown actually has a good question. How do you mix with Citadel since it's in a pot and not a bottle? So the reason why I like Citadel is because I had this issue happen to me yesterday where I was trying to get the paint out of a Vallejo bottle, but it was dried up. And I was working here where there's, as you can see, there are toys around on this desk, right? There's toys everywhere. The bottle got stuck, and I was like, I should not do this right here where there's so many toys that can get splattered. And, of course, it exploded. Luckily, it didn't hit all the figures. It only hit, like, a few of them. And it mostly hit, like, my boxes, my crates. So I can clean those off. But I use a wet palette to mix my paints, and it keeps the paints wet, so that way they don't dry up, and you don't waste so much paint, and it's easier to mix.
What's a wet palette made out of? So
it's like you could. I actually bought a legit wet palette on Amazon, but the only thing is sometimes they can grow mold. If you keep it wet for too long and you forget about it, like I did. So now I just use the container and I use a wet napkin, and then I put the paper on top. So it's basically a sheet. It's almost like parchment paper. So the moisture goes onto the paper, right? But the paint doesn't like seep into what's underneath it. So it's like a sponge that's wet, and then the paper on top. But you could also use like a paper towel, wet the paper towel, and then put the paper on top of it, and that's like a budget wet palette.
Okay, that works.
That's what I've been doing lately because I haven't bought a new sponge. I might just buy a brand new wet palette. But
I didn't even know those words went together. Wet palette. I'd never heard them together before.
If you think about it, if you use like a regular plastic palette, or if you just use any, like the paint dries up so quickly. That's the problem with acrylic. And also like the benefit of using acrylic, because you'll paint on a layer, it'll dry up quickly.
Right.
You know,
it's true.
Yeah, you can always you can look into it. Like I found out about it through YouTube. That's basically I learned everything through YouTube.
Right, fair. With these two hands in YouTube.
Yeah.
By the way,
just YouTube it.
Yeah. By the way, board Cody's in the chat. What's going on, Cody? How you doing, man? Such a weird store to shop at. Vibes or jacked. I just want to go to their miniature aisle. Josh, we asked that one. And Ender said, I want to get a new airbrush. Got a huge RX-78-2 Gundam coming.
Ooh.
Nice. Anybody have any...
Is that the... which one is it? Because I have a perfect grade kit that I got that I've never put together. And I've always said I want to put this together, but I never did. And it's just a box sitting down, like acting as a table now. I wonder if that's what he got. The perfect grade.
Oh, and Enders was there. We go. You could always wet a paper towel and put some paint on the damp towel.
Yeah, but then the paint's it's gonna dry up in the paper towel is gonna soak up the paint. Yeah, that's why you need the parchment paper on top.
So, by the way, I was just scrolling up trying to make sure I didn't miss any chats. This one cracked me up. Dude, some of the best guys out there use the Apple Cart Walmart paint. All right. Yeah. Ryan Burke uses it. There you go. Jason Verspier uses the Walmart paint too. Okay. Yeah, that's my whole collection.
Oiler's Workshop always says he uses that too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
For his but he uses that he uses it on dios.
For dios,
yeah. Right. So massive amounts. Let's see. See, the one I'm getting is a third party 135.
That's massive. A Gundam in 1/35th scale?
Let's see.
Yeah, Josh Brown says, I need to practice painting more. Printing is draining that extra time. See, that's why I don't print anymore. So I have 2 printers. I have an FDM and a resin printer.
I got 3.
And my problem is if I'm printing something, I have to like think of what I'm gonna print next. So I'm stuck in that way of thinking, and then I have to like set it up so that way I can print that immediately after that's done.
That makes sense.
my problem was with printing. I would just print a bunch of things and never paint them.
That's the other thing. If I buy it on eBay and it's already printed, I'm like more likely to paint it.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah, Josh just said, yep, always prepping the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Ender said, yes, it towers over the 148 mega size scale. Jeez. So that's just what I found. That was just out of curiosity. So, like, that's some crazy sizes. So 148.
Yeah, but I don't know how big those little... Well, actually, no, I do know how big those little ones are. They're like this big. Those little ones.
The little 3-inch ones?
The one all the way at the left side, they're like this big.
Okay, yeah. Well, those are rad. That's going to be cool.
Yeah, Man Beast Boy says, get yourself a Henrock. He works too. Yes, but he's not always printing.
That's fair.
Like, if he was always printing, he wouldn't be able to put out all these phenomenal shots that he's putting up.
That is very true. It's the ballet dance of our time. How are we spending our time? But shout out to Henrock and Man Beast Boy for finally getting one of my new Mezco Spidey head sculpts. So we've been talking about since I got that figure. So I just don't have it with me. That's in my other bag. But I did get my other Man Beast Boy purchases from today. I'm so excited about this.
He was selling a lot of good stuff. I'm like, what? I can't believe you're selling this for $10.
Yeah. Look at that. Pyro. Finally got myself a Pyro. And then this one, I can't believe. And Anthony, like, this is how I felt when Matt found that Moon Mr. Knight. And I'm like, oh, that was sitting there this whole time. And I finally, everybody, got my Boxer Deadpool.
Nice.
I'm like so excited just for the goofy ideas.
Yeah.
So thank you, Man Beast Boy, for these head sculpts too, man. What were we saying, Anthony?
I said I almost picked that Deadpool up, but I would just have it on my table at the next show. So
I could see you doing a lot of shots with that Deadpool, though.
It would be fun. Yep.
If you have ideas, just let me know, and I'll be sure to.
I think I have one still in the box if you want, but no, actually, I took the head off of it because I was using it for something else. I was using it on my Yamaguchi Deadpool.
God, I've been waiting for this toy for so long. These little slippers.
Yeah.
But Matt, you made my day today.
I did.
I'm so well, just in general. You guys make my day every day. Like, it was just so nice getting to see everybody. But
yeah,
in the toy world, you made my toy day by coming through. I've been dying. Not dying. No, like you said, Anthony, none of us need this stuff, but it's true. Like, I was like,
we don't need anything.
We don't need anything, but I've been so clamoring. I'll say I've been clamoring for the Mafex Bane and Batman combo. Like, Matt, like, straight up right next to me is my Lone Wolf Batcave with my Mezco Battinson. I have everything set up for filming like a review, and all I want to do is actually.
I was gonna sell my Mezco Battinson. I was gonna bring that to sell on somebody's table. Tomer, did you want that figure?
What's that?
The Mezco Batman?
No, I'm not a. Fortunately, I'm not a DC person.
Oh.
It's a really so. Henrock told me that he does have more leg movement than I've been pushing him. So I'm gonna mess with him a little more. So it's actually pretty good that I'm not reviewing him just yet, so I can kind of maybe stretch that that pleather a little bit. Because Matt, what would you say to do? Hair dryer? Just like, I know, I'm just bend him over and heat it up. Okay. I feel like this is very Homelander of me right now.
I would
to stretch it just because I was getting nothing, but he kept telling me to work it, and I'm slowly getting more range. Just hack to.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst. Josh Francis, I canceled that Mezco Batman. I had to eat the NRD on Big Bad, but it just lost the luster. I will say, out of the 3 versions I have, it's SHF, McFarlane, and this one. I don't have the Mafex one. I mean, it's my favorite one.
I was looking at the Mafex one, and I really like the Mafex one more, though. That's the thing.
See, and I don't have that one. So, I mean, there you go. Well, that's...
Yeah. I know J-Shot has it. Maybe if you want it, maybe he doesn't. I know he's trying to get rid of stuff. That's why. It's the Marvel Batman.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
That Bane is tempting, but again, I'm not a DC person, so
that's good. You got to stay in the lane. Stay in the lane. You know your lane. I know. None of us can, but I have to say it. It's like an affirmation for us to hopefully.
Wait a second, Tony Mirth. You said you don't DC. I bought a whole bunch of Mondo figures from you that were DC.
Yeah, well, yeah. Those were the only DC ones that I was going for, and obviously I sold them.
You had a Joker on your table.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Joker's the only DC ones that I have. Joker's like my main DC character that I like.
Fair. It makes sense. I got you. I'll allow it.
It's so good though.
I'm trying to figure out a good pose for my God of War guy.
Oh, that's right. You have the Kratos.
How is that figure?
So that's the third party, right? 5K?
Yeah. What was it?
Bro Toys or something like that?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Bro Toys. Yep.
Josh Brown says, "I drive a wide load down a 6-lane highway."
In all lanes, all the time. I love it. Dig said, I have also bought Mafex CC from Toy Mirth. I love it. Well, you're not gonna
DC. I just sell it.
He bought the one that I traded you, the Matrix one. He bought off of me, Machu. The Batman and the girl Robin.
Oh yes, you did buy that from me.
Yeah, I traded you the Matrix figures.
Yeah,
and then I'm like,
no, it was the Men in Black figures.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay, the Men in Black ones. Okay.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I should have
bought that one.
Oh, by the way, this figure kicks ass.
He's smooth, right?
Yeah. This is so what was it? I think it's 2 years now. The Mafex Dark Knight Superman was like my figure of the. It was him and Buzz. Whatever year that was. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Jesus. But that just based on how that Superman moved, and that's why I freaking knew. I knew it was just like they do big boys real well.
They do really like their DC stuff is like you got to pick that up.
Yeah, he does look really cool though.
Oh man,
you know he would definitely be one that I would play with, take a couple of shots, and then you'd see it at the next show.
and that's fine. Yeah, so I get that. That's where your fandom lies. So,
can you imagine if they made a Colossus using like a buck this size?
That would be amazing. Like, who else is this? Who are the other like strong men type? Like, who else is a Bane that would just be so good?
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut would be cool as hell, but
Juggernaut is bigger though. Yeah, he's right.
Who
a Sabretooth in this size?
Yes, Sabretooth would be neat.
Who else? Killer Croc. Yeah, Ender's Shadow said Killer Croc. That would be a good one.
Yeah. God, then we can get into like Superman. Like, I feel like Parasite would be in this size, right? Like, I'm thinking of animated series. I was like the Parasite I knew, that big purple. Oh, Doomsday. Did they? Mafex? They never did a Doomsday, right? They never
did a Doomsday, but they would have to make a bigger figure than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I'm convinced that they can, because like I was still disappointed with Thor.
I would like what KJ said. Solomon Grundy, I'd get that one.
Yeah.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, died on.
Yeah. Well, because their Hulk figure, I mean, I only have one of their SHF Hulk figures, and I freaking love it. It's like one of the best constructed Hulks I have. This Bane is crazy good. God, a Solomon Grundy would be awesome.
This is Mafex, buddy. Or Mafex.
Yeah, my bad. Brain. Yeah. Well, the SHF Hulk one is also one of my favorite Hulks. But Hulk, is there a Mafex Hulk?
Is there a Mafex Hulk out there? I don't think so, right? No.
Like, this is Hulk-ish. Like, he doesn't have to be...
he'd have to be bigger.
He'd have to be blown up, yeah. But it's not far off, is what I'm trying to, But Hulk would be an awesome Mafex. I don't know, man.
These weapons are dangerous. I literally stabbed myself with this.
Is that the God of War weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those look crazy, though. Mafex Beast is definitely one I would get. Well, yeah. I don't know, actually, because... I mean, I would, but, like, would it be that far off from the Legends? Because they really gave that Legends a lot of articulation.
Yes, they did, yeah.
And Beast Boy, I know you keep pushing for that Mafex Iceman. But if they made him clear or translucent, there's a lot of joints.
Yeah, that's true. I would be totally fine with like that paint scheme that's just like frosted. It doesn't have to be translucent. It doesn't have to be see-through.
Yeah, I don't need a completely see-through Iceman. Like paint, what like white or light blue with some frost on it. That would be perfect.
Again, the translucent figures are fun to own. Like, I like the ones that I have, but they're not great to photograph. Like, I have trouble with them.
It's like the chromed out figures, too, because it's like they show all your reflections.
Yes.
Yeah. All of a sudden, we see you taking the photo without any pants on.
That reminds me, I was on TikTok, I don't know, just this morning or whatever, but scrolling through, and there's a stupid one of those face, like, so if you did it on your face, you'd be flying through the air. And it was just, I saw it a couple different times of like, it was dudes, and then like at one point turning their head, and it just shows the no filter.
Yeah.
One dude was just hanging out his boxers on his, it's just on the couch. It was funny. It would crack me up. Anyway, this Batman, I am so fired up for this freaking Batman because the Hush one, which is fantastic, we all know that, but that cape is like the coolest, worst thing ever.
That's literally the only Batman I own is the Hush, the black Mafex Batman.
Yeah. Oh, so you have the black and gray. All right. You have the blue and gray, and I love that toy, but that cape is just so massive. And this is what I was hoping, that this is not as crazy. So
it's not. It's actually really, it's really posable.
Yeah. I like the feel of this. It's still so weird how these companies can't have any consistency with their soft goods. Not between companies, but just even this cape to that Mafex Superman, like, feels a little bit different, but not in a bad way. I'm just saying, just different.
I think that's because the material is lighter, so it's easier to pose with the wire, and they don't have to use a crazy thick wire inside.
So how does this cape? Okay, so this whole thing comes.
There's two plug. There's like two little plugs in the back, and then one in the front.
Okay.
I'm just talking about the ones that I do own.
Like I do.
Oh, which one are you talking about?
I only own 1, 2. I don't know, just 2 DC figures now.
Now, which is your Batman though? Is it the blue or the black?
Who are you asking?
Both of you.
Well,
do you prefer the blue or the black?
For what?
Which Batman?
I like the black and gray.
I prefer the black and gray also.
Yeah, that's the only one I kept out of the Hush line. And then the Batman, like I almost picked up the Golden Age Mezco black and gray one. I don't know. I just like the black and gray over the blue and gray.
I love that black and gray Batman too.
I will say though that the blue does photograph nicely though, because of the color popping.
Yeah. So to answer your question, well, my half of the answer would be, I prefer the look of the black and gray.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like in stories and movies, just like it makes more sense.
It's brooding.
Yeah. But in terms of when I learned about Batman, like blue and yellow is always going to have my freaking heart. Damn it. Just because, again, like that's superpowers, that's Adam West. Like my introduction to Batman is blue and gray. Is blue and gray. So like, I love blue and gray. But like,
shot the chat.
Batman makes more sense dressed in black.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
Yeah, basically. I forgot because I grew up with the blue and gray technically with Adam West, but it's the black and gray one that I like more. Yeah.
Well, Anthony, I'm telling you, dude, like as a Mezco fan, and if like you were considering it, this figure is so awesome. Like I genuinely love that toy.
That's the Golden Age one.
Yeah, that's the Golden Age.
Yeah.
So I finally
I didn't realize it because I had the Golden Age Mezco set with Two-Face, but I sold it because I was like, yeah, what am I gonna do with it?
Right.
But then I saw this one. I was like, yeah, I kind of like that one better than a blue one. And
again, it's what we have. How many Wolverines and how many Batman? And how many Spideys for
it's like
different scenarios.
Unlike the Spiders, when it comes to Batman, it's like I only need one. I personally only need one.
See,
Batman.
that's interesting.
Even Wolverine, I have 2 Wolverines, and that's kind of three. I forgot I traded this with Syme. I forgot I traded him.
Oh yeah. That's a great Wolverine.
That's a really good Wolverine. I actually like that one better than the other 2.
I love the claws on it, Matt.
it moves. Well, the brown suit has the same kind of claws. The curved.
Ooh, okay.
Ones.
Yeah.
So I have that one, the Mezco Wolverine with the leather jacket, and then this one I still have yet to open. I got this from the
is that the training suit?
Yes.
That one's a good one. I opened it.
Yeah, it's like I was on the fence, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna grab it. I mean, I'll keep it and open it.
I picked it up last year.
I haven't taken it out yet, though.
At the SDCC, at the Mezco booth.
Yeah, this is the one I won when I did that picture. The set with the Fantastic Four.
Oh, nice.
I still haven't photographed that.
Can't go wrong with free Mezco.
Never. Oh man, this is too funny. Jay Shot's got how many cousins you got? That's too good. Jay Shot wants to know, Toy Mirth, you sell that last what is it, Robin?
So someone
Ronan Donnie today?
Someone pinged me that they wanted it and I put it on a side, but they haven't gotten back to me. So if you want it, it's yours, man.
Well, there you go. Boom. You hear that, Jay Shot?
Is that the Walmart one? The one you...
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I bought 2 because I wanted the free shipping.
Yeah. Cal says he only has the black and gray Mafex Batman. Yeah, and dude, like that Hush, like either one, you can't go wrong. This is just like, we're just talking, color schemes, color palette swaps. Plentiful, but only 2 that collect in terms of cousins. Jukebox Hero. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Matt.
That's all right. You had to. No, you had to cut me off for that one.
For Jukebox, right?
Yeah.
So waiting for Bane to arrive. You are guys. This is like task at hand. Brad and I were talking earlier. He had just gotten his, and he's like, "You're gonna love this." It is so good. It is so good. Like, I don't know if you guys want to see a quick thing, but even that Batman, God, I can't even. I'm like so stoked to just sit on the couch and put on a show and just like pose these guys around tonight. You know, like that's how you know, man. That's how you know you found a fun toy.
I love how you can manipulate him with the cape in hand.
Oh, all right, hold on. Your posing is looking a lot cooler.
I was just gonna say, I don't even know if I would have thought about doing that. At least I try. At least I did a different pose with my my normal pose with my God of War, my default pose.
Oh, our default pose. It's
back.
So he comes with the hand like the other Hush Batman. He comes with the hand where it's almost like a fist, but the thumb is sticking out. So that you can actually use to put the cape inside that thumb, that open part. So the wire would fit through there. So he's actually like gripping the cape.
That is super rad. And you know what? Bane doesn't. I was really surprised. Again, this is before you brought me into the world of imports and all of that. But like, I remember being blown away, like 120 at Big Bad for this Bane. I get it on one hand because of the engineering and the amount of plastic. You also get a fairly good amount of like hands. Like these are really nice, but it's still like at the end of the day, you only get one other head sculpt.
Nice.
I don't know what else you would get. What else would you have asked for in a Bane accessory? Because these are cool, like, you know.
I would have liked one head sculpt where it's his mask is torn.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be good. Yeah.
But he does come with a lot of accessories. Like a lot of hands.
That's what I meant. Yeah, it is a decent amount of accessories, just not in terms of what we think of, like in stuff that he would be playing with. Oh, this is how it works? It's like a faceplate?
Yeah, I haven't removed it yet, though.
Ooh. So that's interesting. So so you guys can see this, you got the tube connected to the back, and it connects into the top of the band, like this little band on the tricep.
You can move the tube in that band, so that way you can get a little slack.
Ooh, yeah, you can. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so then you shouldn't even, in theory, although the head did pop off on me. Yeah, the head pops off super easy, but it's all connected. So yeah, you're just gonna have to be careful, everybody. Just like, you know, take care of your toys. Don't handle Bane too rough.
So nope, manhandle it.
When you said it was 120, on where did you see it for that much?
I thought it was 120 on Big Bad. Am I wrong?
Probably on Big Bad, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. On Big,
don't they charge like $30, $35 more than?
How many times do I tell you, man? Stop.
I'm not. I'm just pointing it out to people that, like I was saying, that's an interesting amount of money for this figure. Like before you told me about all of the Japanese sites, before I really got into. I mean, it's still only Genki, but now thanks to Anthony, I think what Ami is that what you were pushing?
Ami is basically my go-to place for whatever I can. Unless
and
I
Matt,
want
you're
head on the Revoltech, then I go to Genki.
Oh, okay, because Genki's one of the pre-order.
Yeah, they usually have an extra. So like the Catwoman, I went to Genki because I really wanted that unmasked head.
Got it. Yeah.
So I actually had to pay. So for Bane, I paid $72 each. So that was
it's amazing.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Look at that bad boy.
For Batman, I paid $80.
Yeah,
and that was because I think I paid $80 because I passed on it originally. The price went up in Japan. So I will say though that this Batman is missing some batarangs. Like he does come with one that's attached to a cable. Well, like he doesn't have regular batarangs, which I don't mind because I have the other Batman figures and those come with a lot of batarangs. And I have Mezco Batman that have batarangs.
Oh yeah, I mean, like in terms of toy batarangs,
yeah,
so many. But it's like we always go back to, right? Like we do, because we buy these all this, but like, what if this is a person's first, or like, person getting into toy photography? I will say the amount of times I've actually photographed a Batman holding, it's been very few. Where he's holding a Batarang? Yeah, I actually do have. Coincidentally,
it's either the Batarang or the grappling hook for me.
Well, Battinson comes with 2 Batarang hands, like actual. They're connected, which I like a lot.
Yeah,
like they're just in there. So that's coincidentally, I do actually have him holding a Batarang, but most of the time, no. Grappling guns all the time. I love the grappling guns. Let's see. Oh, Josh Brown said Bane is in stock. There you go for HLJ for 76.
Yep.
Batforce Grump said I quit Ami Ami and went exclusive with Genki because of the private warehouse they have. And this is something that I was talking to Anthony about because I have 4 figures. I think I made a mistake on my first Genki order where I ordered all 4 things on the same. So they're private warehouse, but I have to wait until Revoltech Stitch. So I think that's what I have to do. Finn Cobb says Ami Ami was my first import and it's my go-to for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, great recommendation.
Was my first, but then I got blacklisted.
Much.
Yeah, I've never canceled anything from Ami Ami, so I'm not blacklisted yet.
Yeah, so if you cancel a lot of things, you can get blacklisted.
Yep.
He got.
That's not just for Ami Ami. That's for a lot of those import sites.
Which I totally understand.
Yeah, it makes sense. I get it.
I think Big Bag also keeps track if you constantly.
No, they definitely don't care because I canceled so many things on Big Bad. It's not even funny.
Their stance, because I remember looking at this at one point when I was canceling, and I was like, oh my god, I don't get yelled at. They basically do for high priority items.
But now they have the NRDs.
Yeah, NRD you can't. So I've never canceled anything with NRD from Big Bad. I've only canceled things that don't have that. I pre-order and then I realize why did I pre-order that and I cancel it.
Well, real quick for Finn Cobb's comment, I'm gonna see about Batman because he said also, a broken back torso would be interesting, but for this one, I think he does this is Mafex, so you're gonna get crazy. Unless Matt, you're probably better off than trying to have me pose this as I'm.
Oh, you got it pretty
running
good.
Everything. But that's
you got it pretty good. Look at that. Oh, he slipped a little bit.
Yeah,
but.
Kind of, sort of.
For Batman, I kind of wish. I kind of wish they implemented a system with changing out the faceplates, like the mouthpiece. Like if they had a gritted teeth.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a great question for you guys, because and for you out there in the chat too, because I am curious. Because again, we know at this point. They can't pretend, the companies, adults are number one. So what we would we get to dictate some stuff with toys. So where are you guys in the conversation of head swaps? Would you want all new head swaps like Legends, or would you want more switching companies to faceplates, stuff like that, like SHF and that style?
I'd be all right with it depends, because if you're gonna get a lot of the head swaps, you want different hair too.
Oh, true.
Or maybe a non-mask or something like that. So obviously the head makes more sense. But if it's gonna be the same hair, like Goku, for instance, right? Figuarts, Dragon Ball, it's usually just a head swap, faceplate rather, which is fine.
Oh no, keep going. I was just showing off some of the.
Fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with either or, but there are some like the Revoltech. They give you Catwoman, for instance. What do you get? 3 heads, I think, with that one, because it's a masked, a non-masked, and then the mask pulled back or something like that. I think.
So I guess you're right. Even just what you're describing, it's too situational. So I guess companies couldn't just make that sweeping change because there's too many things.
Yeah,
again,
it depends on what you're doing.
Yeah,
like Wolverine, for instance, it's either a masked head or a non-masked head. So you kind of need two different head sculpts over faceplates. But if you're gonna have a masked head and then with ones where the mask is ripped or he's cut or something like that, you could probably get away with faceplates.
Right.
But I don't know.
I think if in the grand scheme, if push came to shove, I would always want head, like just full head sculpts like we get with Metzgo, for instance, or Legends. Like you're right. I think that would be the way to go ultimately. Like, yeah, I was just curious because the faceplates got me for a second, but you're right. I forgot about all of those other intricacies.
It really depends on the character, right? For Batman, the way I would do it is like I would make it so that way the eyes are different on the head, but then you can also change out the mouthpiece.
Yeah. I really am interested. When are you going to get, Matt? Because you ordered it. You and Chewy, right? The animated series head sculpts. Did you get those in yet or no?
I did not get those in yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm super amped for you guys to play with those because that's kind of what we're talking about. Like,
yeah. When did they put up the animated Mezco Batman?
Not yet.
Not yet. They just teased it, right? Oh, I wonder if they're gonna have that in.
I don't remember seeing it. Animated Mezco Batman.
Oh, you didn't see that tease? I mean, it's the tease is just if you look it up,
you don't do DC. That's why.
Yeah, you don't do DC. You got your Batman.
I do have that Joker pre-order.
You're like, I do have a weak spot for animated Batman.
In the animated, yeah, actually, I kind of like that Batman. That one's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I would get it, but I do like that Mezco. I do remember seeing it now. All right.
And there was the Joker too, right? Didn't they tease the Joker?
Yeah.
So.
But did it go on sale?
Again, the Joker is my go-to DC. But I actually, I was looking before. I was talking about DC. I think I got rid of all my DC Jokers except the Injustice. I have the Joker, Injustice, Harley, and Joker. Those are the only two figures I kept. That's really cool. Machu, stop doing it.
Yeah, we'll keep watching Matt, everybody, and we will all be.
Why is he on here? By the end of the show, I'm gonna have another friggin' Batman that I don't want. Don't start posing at Bane.
Where are my base? Where is my light stands?
It just comes natural to him.
I know. Didn't you see him today at Dom's table? All of a sudden, just like just the Machu magic.
My natural posing is them looking relaxed or something like that. I'm all right with that, but the action poses, I don't know.
But you excel in that. See, everybody has their strengths. So Anthony, that's what you excel. You excel. Excel at your
most of my figures are posed. Like I have Dick here, just kind of hanging out, like he's hanging up against.
I
the
don't
wall.
do DC.
Crossed, arms crossed. I have him leaning against the wall.
Didn't you get a Dick too?
He's one of the 3 DC figures I have.
Didn't you get a Dick?
Well, from neighbor Dan. The cap is now slowly after these years getting him into Mafex and
because you brought him the Dick.
So yeah, he's gonna get that Dick in the morning. Can't even finish these sentences. Real quick, I just want, since Solo Center was asking about the Venom tubes, so yes, just to show you again, those tubes do.
Oh, actually,
run down.
I would have liked to see like a ripped tube with the Venom spewing out.
That's
like a green spray. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, or some sort of activation button on the belt, or
you could use the spray from action figure stuff. What's his name? Super Action stuff.
Yeah,
he has that one pack with all the green.
I do have.
That's right.
The alien one.
Yeah, the cursed crate, right? The cursed crate.
Yeah. Was it the cursed crate? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was the cursed crate.
Okay.
I still have J shots too.
Oh, that would work. That would work. That green.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. Yeah, that would be rad. So yeah, great question. That's how the Venom tubes work. But that would be it. That would be the missing some sort of damage. Again, any kind of damage.
He really didn't have any knickknacks or anything like that, right?
That's all I'm saying. Is like he comes with a really like it's an impressive amount of hands, and they're all unique. Like these are all really cool. They're all different. I always love a good finger pointing.
Yeah, I always like the pointing hands. Yep.
And even both of these are like, similar in pose, but different enough. And those two, same. So like damage. Spewing venom. Damn it, guys. That's the only that would be the only criticism, and it's not even like I'm still so happy with this toy.
So here's the new orc.
Oh boy, here, hold on. Let's give you the solo. Son of a gun.
Look at that
so
shield.
This is up on 5K now?
Yeah, I think so. This is a Heroes toy one. So there's the Hero toys, and there is the Mithril.
I have the Mithril.
Which are basically Storm collectibles.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm all in on these Warcraft figures, though. And it comes with the flag from the it clips into the back. So I think this armor is PvP armor. Not quite sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know the flag is PvP though. So if you play the capture the flag, it goes on the back and you see them running around.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh no! Now Diggs is trying to get us to spend our money today too. Rage Bebop.
Is that up? That's up on 5K now. Oh man!
So between Anthony and Diggs, everybody's trying to get us to go to 5K and spend our money tonight.
To be fair, we're playing around with a Bane and a Mafex Batman.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Also true. Also true.
That just went up because I was on 5K earlier and that wasn't up.
Well, I'm definitely that's gonna get a pre-order. I think I'm gonna be
all in on these Rage toys. I love these things.
Same. And I still did the Haya. I did the Haya. Is it right? Haya or Joy Toy? Are they the same company?
Joy Toy.
No, Joy Toy. Are you talking about Turtles?
Different Joy Toy.
Which one?
But I did grab the Joy Toy ones too because they're
okay. So it's Joy Toy Turtles. That's what I bought.
Yeah, Joy Toy. Those will be the first 3.25-inch figures that I own. I
Same.
have no figures that size.
I know, Anthony. Like I don't know. I feel dirty about it, but also they look so good.
They do look good.
I'm just gonna roll with it.
I've owned some Joy Toys before, but I was like, that's not something I could mess with.
Yeah.
I've had a set of what are they for Warhammer figures, but I ended up getting rid of it.
I didn't do the Warhammer. I did the one with the mechs.
Oh yeah, not Warhammer, but just the mech in general. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you can't go wrong with this price though. It's only $70 for this friggin' pig.
Oh, I'm going to bring that up in a second. I just wanted to tell you, Anthony, that FinCop says, Anthony, your ability to transform a backdrop is amazing, and I love your just before work photos.
Thank you.
Dude, they're so good, man. And Enders sent me a size comparison for that Gundam, so we got stuff to pull up here. So, oh yeah, thank you, Enders. Here, we'll go yours first. Clicking around. Bam. Okay, so there is... Oh my god, that is massive. All right, so that's a better look at what Enders is going to be painting and dealing with.
But how tall is 135? Like, I mean, that doesn't help me because I don't know the scale. 112 would need to be in there for me to understand it.
Let's see. Based on my thing, like 1/48 scale is 15 inches tall.
Okay.
1/60th is 12 inches. So 1/35. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be larger than 15 inches. So it's going to be a big boy. Oh man, that is going to be nuts. Okay. So there's that. So Listener says Battle of the Stars, Joy Toys.
Yes.
That's the one.
I've gotten those.
Who did the Predator figures? Because Predator, that's Haya, and same with RoboCop.
Yep, I have the RoboCop.
And are they very similar as companies? Because again, I haven't handled any of those. Or just in terms of like, do they feel the same? Do they who gets an edge in either of your book for?
I think Joy Toy has the most articulation for that scale.
Okay. That's what I like to hear because that's who we're getting our turtles. Okay.
And I pointed out that those turtles have a diaphragm joint. It looks like.
That's right. Which almost stopped me because of the whole like Rage Toys not series, because that's the only other turtles that I think I own that have that cut. But that also gave me like, but I like that cut. I'm gonna order
those
them.
those turtles are almost the same size.
Dude, it's super close. It's super
close. The Rage
close.
toys are probably gonna be a little bit bigger, but it's
like it's like a half inch. Yeah.
If even a half inch, right?
Because Leo's like what, 4.5 inches? Yeah. All of these toys clock in at like 4 inches. So whatever. Anthony, what are we doing ourselves? Buy these tiny ass turtles every
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They looked really cool though.
Cody's helping out. He said that they're 4.1.
As much as many turtles as I've gotten rid of, I'm still buying turtles that I probably don't need.
I know. Well, Anthony, you, man. I'll point the finger at you for the Punked set, because like when you got those, you had these obviously like when they first started hitting stores, and you were one of the guys that I was like, I can't look at this. I said I'm not going to get them, and then of course I ended up getting them because you were having so much fun. Like you were doing all the little desk story stuff, and they're just great. They're great. I can't not buy turtles. Man Beast Boy said those Joy Toys look like great pocket figs. That's what I was thinking too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of want to admire them again real quick. So
bring them up. So people that haven't seen them.
Yeah. So again, guys, I mean, at least for speaking for myself, I will say that. Wait, where is it? Oh God, they're so beautiful. Sorry, I know they're not up there for you guys yet. God, they're great. They're freaking great. I can't. There's nothing to say. They're just cool.
My one complaint about 5K is when they send you the email for the second payment, they don't tell you what you pre-ordered.
Yeah, you're like, what did I buy?
Yeah. Did I get which version did I get? Did I get both? Did I get one?
Right. Yeah, they got to figure a couple of things out with it. But I guess that's what they were doing, right? They weren't migrating their website over, like.
Yeah, but they backed out of it.
Oh, it's just not happening at all now.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know exactly, but they backed out of what they were doing because I guess.
Got it.
You know, and I'm glad they did, because no one should be that excited when they say, "Oh, we got all the previous orders in there too." It's like,
yeah,
you shouldn't be that excited. That should just be a thing that happens.
It should be seamless, right?
Yep.
All right, so guys, real quick. So Anthony, you said you got these two. So we're all in. This is an all buy. Okay.
Yeah.
So
go back to Mikey. I just realized that the nunchucks look like they are from like the Playmate nunchucks.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Like, I wanted to like really look at these guys for a second with you guys, because I didn't study them that closely. Like, this is really
I just went in on it.
Yeah, like even this bag, this medic kind of cross body for Donnie. That's awesome. And
that might even open.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if it's going to have any movement or if it's molded on there. That might, maybe opening, like you said. That'd be cool. And then Raph, what does he have on his thigh? He's got some tools.
Like tools, is it? Tools?
Yeah.
It looks like tools.
And that's that. Like even the back, I didn't realize this shell was like covered. Like that crack was covered.
Somebody said something.
That's a big slice of pizza.
They probably modeled one shell, and because like Donnie and Leo need the holster for the back.
Oh, that's smart.
They need to plug something in for Mikey and
yeah. Raph. Okay. Oops. All right, so we were looking. That is a massive slice of pizza. Also makes sense though if you put him up against people like real people.
Yeah.
I feel like turtles would always be small. All right, Raph looks great. We were going to. All right, Leo's the same. So that's very interesting. I like that little piece of toy engineering. So Mikey has this.
Look pretty lame now. They look like the Playmate nunchucks.
Yeah, they do for sure.
There's no chain in them.
Nope. Yeah, they're the Mutant Mayhem nunchucks. That's exactly what they are. But look at that iPad.
I have so many damn nunchucks, it doesn't matter.
And that's the thing. This is
you have 1/18 scale nunchucks, though, is the question.
The chucks, I think, for the Reveltech might work because they're a little smaller.
True.
I didn't realize he had a license plate on his back either.
The license plate is awesome. Yeah, I like those are the little details that I am now just like appreciating. This is going to be a cool little fun set. That's all. I mean, like I think outside of the nunchucks, they're the lamest piece. I hope something else can work well for us. You know.
Well, he's got spinning nunchucks.
The spinning chucks are great. This is the year of spinning chucks, right, Cody? Oh, Diggs got those 5-point turtles. I still want those too.
Doesn't J-Shot have an extra set?
Oh, that's right. I think he did get the extra set. All right. Let's see. Josh Ryan is saying, I just like that they added the kibble to the shells to reuse them. Wait, what am I missing? Where was that conversation? The kibble to the shells. Okay, we need to reuse the shell. Let's slap spikes and license plate in there. I'd rather have a plug. That's interesting. So Josh is saying he'd rather not have those little artistic, because that's all I guess they would be, right? Little creative choices to cover up an engineering design.
Mm-hmm.
Having it being functional and having swappable accessories, that would be really cool. Just as like, you know, we're not going to get that, but that could have been in the direction too. Yeah. Where all of those pieces could have been swapped around. But I feel you, Josh. I feel you. But that's right, Cody. You're spinning chucks, baby. And yeah, Diggs, that was an iPod 1, man. Like that's that's what I'm saying. iPod. Let's get that close up going again. Here we go. Freaking iPod 1.
Like, yeah, I pre-ordered not Bebop as well.
Oh my god, that is an iPod.
Oh yeah. 5K. I gotta get the 5K now.
And I just grabbed. I didn't realize the second payment came in for the Kai Lab clothing for those Tenchi. What are those called? Fiona.
Wait.
Fio?
Wait. Which one came in? Because I also
the second payment for the Tenchi things came in.
Okay, I'll have to check.
I'm going to throw that in the private chat.
Okay. And then, what am I looking for now? Okay. So here we go. Real quick, just to show off. Here is, since we were talking about him. There's the guy you were just holding up, right?
Yep, that was the guy. Yeah.
That was your big boy. So there he is. I was telling Matt. Anthony, I was telling Anthony today too. 5K got me with their 4th of July sale. So you guys might remember way back when I was talking about that Joel and Ellie, like not Joel and Ellie. I got it. It was.
Those are such awesome figures, though.
I mean, yeah, and Anthony, we're gonna have to go visit your page in a second. But where am I looking? Where is this Bebop?
He's sort by all products on the left. Click on all products.
Okay, because I'm just clicking around.
Down a couple more.
Oh, all product. My bad. Okay.
There he is. Oh,
there. Okay. Oh boy. All right.
Look at those accessories.
When is it supposed to come out?
When do they come out?
Yeah.
Who knows? By 2 years. That's the only problem, right?
Probably. I know. I can't believe they're giving us. I still can't believe they're giving us 2 distinct looks though with this figure.
It's awesome. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. But I mean, both of them are great. This will never live in this mode, probably.
This will be great in 78's Dio.
Yeah. Oh, that's true too. Look at the shoe. I can't.
And to make him like that, he's just awesome. Is what makes it. I don't even need to think about these Rage Toys ones. I'm getting them.
Yeah.
They come out, I'm getting them. Yeah, you have to buy they have them. You could buy the bundle, or you could buy about a pretty good size, I guess, right? I don't know.
So what's 18 centimeters? See, I'm so bad about conversions.
I don't know.
I go right to the Siri.
30 centimeters is a foot.
Who is good at math in the chat? I'm gonna. Who could beat Siri? Equals Google. 7 inches. So he's a 7-inch figure. Interesting. I like that because obviously we know like Leo is going to be 4.5 and Mikey's down there too. I kind of dig it, man. I kind of dig this imposing scale. What?
There you
go. They even have it? That's awesome.
Yep, I'm going to have to get it.
I already ordered it.
Yeah, this is happening immediately. That's awesome.
That I think like Gundam gets them before 5K does. I think because they did Splinter and Donnie.
Okay, so this comes at just so everybody knows. 68, and that's with the pack. So remember everybody.
Accessory pack.
Right, they're calling this the Cyberpunk jacket character accessory kit. I love it. Rave toys, rage toys. Oh,
I mean, the accessory set's pretty cool because you get some sneakers, some glasses.
Yeah, to make some unknown figure, right?
Yeah.
Now I love how they've been pulling this off. I'm doing it. That's a no-brainer. That's awesome. That makes me so happy. Well, thank you, Diggs, for that update, man.
Yeah, the Gundam is I've been getting a few more off of Gundam over 5K.
Okay.
Just because they ship quicker, and
I also do Toys
usually
Metaverse.
Get them in quicker.
So yeah. All right, good to know.
Click that link in the private chat back on 5K. The Tunchi clothing. This is for the what the heck is it called? What game is that called again? Damn it. The Fio and stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Metal Slug, right?
Metal Slug, yeah.
Slug. Yeah.
Oh, the Metal Slug guys, yeah. Oh, this is it's an accessories pack. You have to buy the bundle. I'll probably go with Gundam as they ship way faster. So yeah, Cody's agreeing with you, Anthony, and it's the Please Don't Sue Us accessory pack.
Yep.
Oh, should have given him a Zune. Did anybody else? Either of you guys own a Zune? I briefly owned a Zune.
I never had a Zune. No.
I briefly did. I bought it from Woot.com. I already had an iPod.
Woot was an awesome place.
Yeah.
I used to sit up waiting for a bag of crap off of that freaking thing.
Yep, same.
Never got one.
Well, I got a Zune off of it.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Josh Brown, Machu casually throwing up a balance choke slam pose.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. He has to stop.
You know how hard it is to balance something on this? My desk is so slippery.
And yet you do it anyway.
How slippery is it?
It keeps falling. Like you could slide a figure across of it. So
why is it so slippery? From your paint?
No, it's just like the finish of the desk.
Oh, okay. Just slick.
It's slick.
Oh, Jamie Park says the license plates seem to be like a callback to the Michael Bay movie Turtles. That's cool too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a nice. Oh, here we go, guys. So maybe this could be our little, because you guys, again, Matt, we know what you've been up to. Anthony, you were working today. This could be our final little discussion point for the day.
Okay.
What's one defining turtle choice you would make if you had carte blanche? Like you get to, so Anthony, I'm gonna go with you first. So if you had one go-to motif with the turtles, something that you want to have, again, the license plate look, or is there something that you would pull from that you would want to have as a set of turtles definitively that you were designing? Is this question making any sense?
What is your ideal look of turtles?
Yeah, I guess that's is there, but it's instead of you having to come up with a whole look, is there something that you're I would have this as a thing, different? I want my turtles to look all different colors or different sizes, or I have this or that. Is there one thing that you know that you're like, oh, they've got to have this if I was going?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty happy with the options that we have out there. I don't think there's anything that I'm like, oh, I really would like to,
I guess they.
I mean, I do like that. I don't have turtle. I'm not sure if I get them at now, but the Michael Bay movie, I don't have a set of turtles like that. And I think somebody released those turtles, and at one point, and I was like, those have been pretty cool to have because I just like that look. It's not my go-to look.
Yeah.
I do like that. Look.
I have seen like the 1/6 version of that, and it looks really cool.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, they look rad. Look at the 5K orcs. I feel like it with the bone type of like chest protectors and all sorts of different. Yeah, that would be cool. All right, Macho, what about you, man? If there was like a thing that you're like, this would be your first creative choice in designing a set of turtles, Macho turtles.
What would be the one thing?
Just like something that you'd be like, all right, this is my non-negotiable. Like I think for me, like,
I mean, other than usability.
Just even like look, like you get to, you're given the book. You're given the book to design like the next run of turtles. So like, what's a thing that you'd want to make sure they had?
I would take the movie turtles and mix them with the current IDW turtles.
Ooh,
like the 90s movie turtles.
Interesting. That look but then that like
how their outfits are different.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I like it. Head shape too? Would you like go more in the? Do you like the IDW or the movie?
I like the movie head shape.
Okay. All right, those are interesting. For me, I would say like when I was trying to properly word this question in my head, I like 4 different colorways for bandanas myself. So I feel like I'd have to have them, with their color scheme and heights. I like different heights.
Oh yeah, to distinguish
different heights. Yeah,
I'm a fan of that. They don't necessarily need to have different skin tones, although like, I don't mind that too from like the Mezco set perspective, for instance. But the heights, I feel like the heights different. They should be different heights. More different boys.
Should Donnie always be the tallest one? But lanky?
I think so.
No, see, I like Raph is like a brute, man. Raph,
Raph would be a brute, but Donnie would be skinny and lanky but tall.
Interesting. Yep. I mean, out of the two, yeah, Donnie would end up being, because I feel like Leo, he's also size wise would have to be the most average, right? I feel like he's like always
athletic more, right?
Yeah, like
lean and muscular.
Freaking Machu, just trying to get everybody to
seriously
buy his toys.
Freaking annoying. Damn it, Machu.
Well, I gotta tell you guys, I mean, like they are really good. Like if you are a DC guy, unlike Anthony, which is fine, and we all have our things. So if you are a DC guy,
and he's down for the count.
Bane is freaking awesome, and this Batman, I cannot wait. Matt's been killing me with all of the cape posing that I can't wait to start screwing around with. I saw the hands that you were talking about. That's so great.
Yeah.
And do you like stick the whole end in, or do you like fold it and jam it in? If that makes sense.
I put the end, the wire, where the wire would be.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So it is just the end of the cape.
I'll put the hand into the cape. I'll put the cape into the hand first, and then I'll attach that to the figure.
Okay.
That way, I don't do that much damage to the cape.
Wait. So okay. Shoot. Hold on.
Yeah, I kind of do that when I'm putting shields on the figures. I put the grip around the shield, and then I'll put.
Okay, so you're saying that's all. So you're just saying insert first, and then attach the hand after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's as soon as you started going Captain America shield, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I know what you. Yeah. That's my game plan. All right, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, because you don't want to damage the wire in there.
You don't and jam it in.
Yeah, you don't want to fold it and jam it in.
Brute force. That's basically the way I do most things.
Josh Brown, Leo. Should I say above average? Leo's amazing. Come on, man. A Mezco IDW Dark Leo would be fire from Enders. That would be really incredible.
Yeah. But you basically can get a Dark Leo with the with the original Mezco figure, right? With the original Mezco set.
Yeah. Man, Beast Boy says different sizes would be cool. 3 heads each. Torso ball. We said, oh, now we're talking into like getting going. Extreme Jim Lee turtles. Oh man, Henrock's in the house. What's going on, Henrock? Are you recovering from your time selling today? Oh man, Beast Boy says do a Zangief back slam next. Well, that's not a bad idea because everybody, the giveaway that we've all been waiting for.
I forgot you did that.
So remember. So thanks to Zacho and Diamond Select for again getting these in my hand, and I would love for someone to enjoy these out there. So again, you got CM Yimbo, Chris Jericho, Britt Baker, Kenny Omega in the 1, John Moxley, Orange Cassidy, Hangman Page, and Adam Cole. So, and again, this are now going to be combined with Lady Averona. So yeah, she's great. Obviously,
that's a good figure.
I know. I like just in the grand scheme of my stacks of toys. She's beautiful. I pick her up. I go, oh, this would be cool to like do something, and then I get distracted by Batman. So, like we're at that point. I want to pay it forward, right, Anthony? That's where we're in the business of paying it forward. So,
that's it.
Make sure you get in there, everybody, because again, like what's good for one is good for all of us in this toy community. It's so cool. Like, how neat was it when we were number 4 at Christmas season as adults? Kid adulting was born, and now we're number 1. Look at where we are.
Number 1.
Now we're with so many figures, you got to really think ahead on what figures are coming out or what will come out.
That's true.
There's just too much.
But that's what's also so cool about like our whole.
Too much new toys.
There are too much new toys. We know this is true. But that's why I love that throughout the week there's always so many good toy content people being out there, talking about toys, and it's fantastic because. Like, I can't own every, like, I know I'm reviews everything, but not really. Like, I can't buy every toy. Like, so I love that, like, you guys can come to me for certain things, go to other people for certain things, and it's just nice. Because no one person can cover it all. There's too many.
Yep.
I'm trying,
There's
damn it.
too many niches.
It seemed like I was trying for a while there, but I think I learned my lesson.
Then you gave up PC.
You did. And Matt, you're going to get, like I was telling Anthony today, I was like, right now, I think first on the chopping block is Masters of the Universe. And it pains me to say it.
Yeah,
but I think like,
fortunately, that and what was I saying? Transformers. And never really got into those. I mean, as much as I watched them when I was a kid, I never bought the toys for them.
And that's it. Like I got so like just little Jimmy was so excited. Like, these are so much better than what I grew up with. I bought a bunch of them, and then they've sat at a tub for at least a year. So they gotta find a new home.
When it comes to Masters of the Universe, the toys that are out now are basically the toys that you had years ago, right?
Yeah.
There's really not any improved major. I mean, at least I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the origin stuff is very cool. Like those are all of like what we grew up with, and then there's like the Revelation. Like I'm talking about those the bigger ones, the 7-inch ones. Like those are neat. Those are cool improvements from what we had. But at the end of the day, like I'm gonna pluck the couple that like mean, are near and dear, and that was a mistake line from me looking back on this toy journey where I'm like, I went really hard, but they were readily available when sometimes other stuff wasn't.
I liked Orko, so when Orko came out in that 2-pack, I immediately grabbed it, and then a week later I returned it.
Oh, really?
I'm like, I don't need it.
That's a great Orko, though. I will keep Orko. So he's in my set that I would hang on to. All right. So here we go, we got it. Well, what did he say? What
pose did he want?
Oh, he wanted a Zangief back slam. So back suplex, like a back suplex? German?
Suplex?
Like a Zangief German?
I guess, right?
I mean, that'll look really nasty. So yes, you should do that.
I don't know what the heck that is.
All right, so don't forget, everybody, take 2. Never been opened. Lady Arvona. There she is. All nice and pretty. Here, let me take this down real quick. Because this alone, even if you're not at the AEW, Mythic Legion.
Okay, I do know what that is. I've seen
there we go. Yeah. She's pretty. All those wonderful accessories. So, hashtag take 2. Are we good, guys? You want to spin it? 30 seconds, 15 seconds. No chewing. I'll read his and then we'll spin. All right. I thought I was out with Transformers figs, but then they started to release versions of the characters during the moment of their demise, and I'm back in. So for me, Masters of the Universe, that's where I'm starting with my like purge, my beginning of my reset this summer. I don't even care if I sell it as a lot on eBay. I don't just want them out of my house.
That's what I did. That's what I was saying. Eventually I went to eBay to get rid of my Lucy Hasbro's and Black Series. I just did a lot.
Yeah.
I did $10 each. I threw them all up there.
Yep.
You got rid of your troopers? You got rid of troopers?
Got rid of troopers, everything. The only Black Series I have now, and they're in the room to go, are the Biker Scouts on the bikes the Amazon exclusive one.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 of those that are on a list.
Hang on. Oh, they're on the list to go.
No, they're in the room to go.
Oh, okay. All right.
I took them up. I don't have any Black Series in his room anymore.
Yeah, Black Series is another line. That was one of my early ones that I kind of stepped.
You already cut.
Yeah, just again, appreciate them, but just from what I was buying. But here we go, guys. Let's figure out this giveaway. So 11 entries in. Here we go. Boop. Love giving out free toys. We're gonna do some more of this stuff this year. Don't forget, I cannot. I'm gonna say it again, and some of you are out there are gonna be like, just freaking make it already. My quiz, Jukebox Hero. He's a Jukebox Hero with stars in his eyes. All right. So Jukebox Hero, do me a favor. Just hit me up over on Instagram. If I don't immediately do it, but right now you can just say, hey, cool, I won. And then I'll ask you for your shipping address and get that stuff out probably tomorrow. Probably. Because right. Toy Father's going to want his Venom sooner than later. KJ Smith. Oh, no. Oh, well, Jukebox, if you want to send one of those sets to KJ Smith, just let me, one of those AEW sets, let me know. Want to pay that forward to. No worries, kid. That's awesome. Super excited about that.
Yeah, I did do the suplex.
I did see the suplex. That was amazing. That's. I can't believe you got him to actually do the suplex. And Messy Photography says, question, don't know if this was talked about. How do you guys feel about Odious hopefully arriving at the end of the month? Freaking so hyped. I know, Matt, we're probably both going to get another Odious, right? With the prison exclusive.
Oh, yeah. That's the first thing we're going to go for, I think. Right?
Yeah. So, prison jumpsuit Odious. And then, and then we'll get some more. So, I'll probably end up giving away one of them through my channel. So, through here, one of these Sundays.
I'll have to be on that because I didn't grab that one.
Oh, boy. I'm telling you, man, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm very excited for him. All right, so we got congrats, Juke. Metal Yellow First Red. Oh, I'm sorry, KJ. Oh, that's the guy. Gotcha. All right. So, gentlemen, is there anything else that you would like to cover first of all?
Is this what Man Beast Boy wanted?
I think so.
More or less, but I think it's. If you Google it, you can see he basically has him over his head more. But yes, that's basically it.
I mean, the fact that you're balancing the two of them into this on tippy toes.
Any other way, it's an awesome pose. Freaking guy makes me want to get something at the. Every time I'm on a stream with him, I'm like, damn it.
I know. And don't forget, everybody. That's right, Odious. If you want just regular edition Odious, he is still up at Big Bad Toy Store. Oh no!
No, I nudged him.
He nudged that one. All right.
He just body slammed him.
Oh man, and that's what he was looking for. So you did it, Matt. You did it. All right. So we did the giveaway. We talked toys and toy shows and. God, all right. So Matt, Wednesday, Between Two Sentinels. Between Two Sentinels. Oh, you guys are off this Wednesday.
So I had somebody reach out to me and ask if they could fill in for J-Shot, but let's see.
Hey, all right.
But I still have to talk to J-Shot about it too. So hey, if you're still in the chat, I'll send you a text. But if not, then maybe I can, come over.
Well, you know that you'd be invited no matter what. So just as a reminder, everybody, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Between Two Sentinels. And if they, whatever reason, if they don't stream, then don't forget at 9 p.m., Toy Pick Community, the top 10 with the Toy Daddies. And we may or may not be at full strength, I think, right? So it doesn't matter. Machu might be showing up to talk some toy photos, toy photography. And Anthony, we got to get you on there one of these weeks too, man, right? Yeah. Do a little top 10 action. And then for you, my friends, people can find you over at Toy Mirth over on Instagram. Yep. And over here, it is if you want to give your little plug, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we haven't streamed in, I don't know, like a month. Everybody's been busy, but we have the Toy Pick Community Discord server. You can find the link to join the Discord on Toy Pick Community or most of the admins. I think we all have it in our.
Hey, I put it in my videos too, Anthony. Okay. It's always there. It's always there. Always hyping it up.
To join the Discord, and we're at 1,000, over 1,000. So we just did a whole month-long celebration for hitting 1,000 members in Discord. Yep. And then we have the Toy Pick Community Discord YouTube channel that we typically like to try to stream 8 o'clock every Thursday, but we haven't in a few weeks, but we are going to get back to it. So
it's all right. So it's the summer. Look, it's everybody. The summer is the time to really recenter, get your, figure things out, get yourself play. Like everybody's doing stuff. So
everybody needs a break or a vacation.
Yeah. It's a perfect time for that. But there you go, everybody. So then wait, hold on a second. We have so many more comments came in. Mirth, you don't collect Batman. Have Bane do a Tiger Driver. Oh my god, that's some Jukebox Hero. That's the first and second straight to the grounds. Oh my god. 78 points and Machu made me spend $173 this weekend.
Machu's terrible. He's not even trying and he's making people buy.
Right, Gridiron's upgrades for the vamp. Son of a gun, because Josh, I have also been eyeing those. Yeah, Matt's gonna.
You guys are lucky. That ramp is upstairs, so I can't just grab it and just show everybody.
I know.
Yeah, I've looked at multiple of their upgrades. I haven't bought anything yet, but their upgrades are pretty amazing.
I think I still been holding off fighting the vamp, but now that I've just used it again recently, I think I want the little accoutrement. Oh my god, Josh Brown. Now we're just all calling out everybody's color commentator. Everybody's play by play. Camel Clutch next.
I think that one is pretty easy with Bane, right?
I don't know what any of these moves are.
And
I can get that done.
By the way, this. Hold on. Where did it go? That's it. Anthony, I apologize. This is the set you were talking about. Yes. That was the private chat. I was looking at it. It's like, I don't know. I was losing my mind. But I went, oh, there was a private chat. Anyway, so that was the set that you're waiting for. Okay, so that's not the one that I'm waiting for. When you said clothing set, the Fei Long, like Bruce Lee set that they put out 5K.
Oh, okay.
So I'm still waiting. Yeah, and it was like $5 deposit.
That came out already. I grabbed mine from Best Lee.
Did it? If I missed an email from 5K,
you probably did.
I mean, I'm not gonna not say it's not a possibility. Well, that set, yeah. Did I not pay my other half?
I don't know.
These stupid emails. All right, I'm gonna have to something to deal with. That was a little toy annoyance. Nothing like that. Oh, Diggs Figs is now calling out Figure 4.
If you missed it, let me know because I bought 2 of those and I only need the one. So.
All right, thank you. I think so. Between that and then the Hobby Lobby, to talk to you about these, help you clear some space out of here just to clutter mine. It's all good. But there's the Cable Clutch. We will save the Figure 4 Diggs for Wednesday evening because, as 78's pointing out, it's getting rather steamy. And just, I was getting my head. Go for it. Oh my god. Ooh, too much new toys. You don't need the 5K emails. Just go to the second payment sections of the site.
Yes, that is good, but you forget often if you
right.
But they do have the second payment one. Yeah, that actually I don't know where it is now. It used to be on the left hand side. Notice center. That's it. Yeah, notice center.
I just realized something.
The problem with me is I had too many pre-orders and I don't remember what the hell I pre-ordered. So
I hate looking at what I pre-ordered because then I get mad.
I need the email to remind myself.
Oh man, now I have no idea where this thing is, and if it expired, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna have to look at this up. All right, I'm gonna deal with this after. Anyway, gentlemen, this has been a blast. It was a pleasure freaking seeing you guys today. It was awesome.
Absolutely.
And thank you for joining tonight. I know energy energy levels were low. So I appreciate your time, and thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Yep. These guys, they just keep giving Machu all of the Lex Luger rack. Let's see. Just add a calendar reminder.
I think that Excel spreadsheet's a dig at me because I do have an Excel spreadsheet on my pre-orders because I have so many out there.
It's a great idea, Anthony.
5K and the pre-orders there, and then Ami and the list of stuff I have there. Yeah. I have to keep track of it because I have a lot of pre-orders out there.
Yeah. My little compositional notebook is not as good as a spreadsheet. So no, you spreadsheet guys win.
I can't keep up with spreadsheets.
I know, Matt. We're the ones that just f around and find out. We just figure it out.
ADHD.
We figure it out or find out. Oh man. Well,
you have a problem when you have to keep track of it on paper, though.
Also true. Well, hey, we know we don't shy away from. We're all here to support each other in the good times and the bad times. Apple reminders. That's why pay up front can be nice. You only remember when they ship. I know. You should screen cap the spreadsheets and compare. Yeah. Oh my god. Real collector spreadsheets. Yeah, there you go. Well, everybody, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for chilling and hanging out with us this evening. As always, it's not lost on us that you guys are spending part of your life listening to us talk about toys. So thank you very, very much. Have a great rest of your Sunday night, gentlemen. And everybody, have a great start to your week.
Have a nice day.
Adios.
Bye.